Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Amanda. Welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you this little Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. The look I did last year for Valentine's Day was such a hit. You guys loved it, so I wanted to do something really special again this year. Today I went a little bit more low-key. Last year was really dark, black, and smoky. I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it. So this year I wanted to do the concept of you but better, or you but glam. So kind of being yourself but just amping it up and kicking it up a notch. I still want to give you a makeup look that's different from like your everyday kind of makeup, but something that's just not as dramatic. One thing I want to note with the eyeliner, you don't have to go out as far as I did. I did it really dramatic today, but you could also bring it in a little bit more. It would look good either way. Just depends on your preference. So if you guys want to see how I got this soft Valentine's Day makeup look, then just keep watching. So I had a spray tan incident, if you don't follow me on Snapchat, and my hands got wrecked, so let's ignore them. Gonna start by priming my skin. I'm using the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist and the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer, and I'm just applying this all over the skin. So for my foundation, I'm going to use the EX1 Invisiwear with my Nude Beauty Blender. I'm mixing the shade F300 and F400. I'm going to take the shade F300 in the center of my face, blending it outwards, and then I'll take F400 towards the outer perimeter of my face. I know this is extra, but you know, I'm just feeling a little extra today. Now we're going to work on the eyes. So I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eden eyeshadow primer. And this is going to look really light on my eyes right now because I am self-tanned. So I'm taking this Viseart palette. I'm going to take the beige color and set my eyeshadow primer with a fluffy brush, just applying it all over the lid in sweeping motions. So now we're going to start working on the smoked out eyeliner. Your best friend for this is Scotch tape. This is the easiest way to do a smoked out wing. I'm going to start with a taupe shade and a fluffy brush and apply it in my crease back and forth. Then I'm taking the next shade darker with a denser crease brush, focusing most of this color on the outer corner of the eyes, but again going back and forth in the crease. So with that same shade, I'm going to take a pencil brush and just start going along the line of the tape. And as I go outwards, I make the color go down further, if that makes sense. So I don't bring it just straight across the tape. I taper the brush downwards at an angle as I go towards the outer part of the tape. Now I'm bringing this wing pretty far out today because I want it to be a little bit longer, but I'm not going to make it extremely dark. And throughout the process, I'll switch to this little crease brush just to buff and bring the color up a little bit more. But you can see, again, as I go out towards the outer part of the shadow, I angle the brush downwards towards the tape to create that little triangle like you get with winged eyeliner. I'm taking a smudging brush with the dark brown and doing the same thing, but keeping the color a little bit lower. So I'm going to focus this really close to the lash line, patting and sweeping across the eye. The cool part about this is you can go as dark or as light as you want. It's really up to you as how smoky or not smoky that you want it. Again, I'll go back to the crease brush to buff everything and keep it as blended as possible. Next, I'm taking the black color in the palette with an angled brush and applying this really close to the lash line and to the tape, even closer than the brown. Now with the black, you can bring it as high as you want. Now I'm going to take this beige color and a small little lid brush just to apply on the lid to make sure we don't lose any space. Sometimes when you're blending, it can go upwards, like the brown can go too far up, and then it's like, where'd your lid go? You know what I'm saying? So now you can rip off that tape. I'm just kidding, don't rip it off because it's not good for your skin, but now you can take off the tape. I'm just taking my primer brush to clean up any lines or any fallout. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and add mascara. Today's mascara I'm going to be using is the Benefit Roller Lash. So now I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm going to extend my brows quite a bit because my eyeliner is super long. Like, you know, my eyeliner is kind of wrapping around my forehead at this point, but that's okay. It's just what I like. I'm just going to start by outlining the bottom of the brow, and then I'll bring the tail outwards. Same brow routine I've been using the last couple of months. I'm going to take that light beige shade in the palette and just highlight the brow bone. Bam. For today's lashes, these are the first time I'm using them and I'm actually kind of in love with them. I'll link the exact style down below, but I was looking at my lash drawer and I was like, wow, these lashes are amazing. So now I'm going to conceal and highlight. I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm just going in a triangle underneath of the eyes. And then I'm also going to go down the nose and down the center of the face just to highlight. I'm also going to go around my nose because, like I said, I've had a lot of redness recently. And after I place the concealer, I'm just going to blend it all out with my Beauty Blender. So now I'm going to bake my concealer. I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder with my Beauty Blender that's still damp. So I'm going to go ahead and bake right underneath of where I would usually contour. This is going to create a really natural contour, so then when I go in with contouring, you already can tell exactly where you need to contour, and it kind of does some of the work for you, as you'll see when I buff off all the excess. Now that I've buffed off all the powder, you can see it looks like I applied bronzer and a contour, but I really didn't. I just baked underneath of it. So now for bronzer, I'm going to use the Alexis Ren ColourPop Nude Duo. I'm going to take the bronzer and just apply it right in the hollows of my cheeks, on my temples, on the sides of my nose. And I'm self-tanned, and this bronzer still showed up really well. This was the first time that I was using it. This would be a great summertime bronzer. It kind of reminds me of MAC Give Me Sun. Now I'm going to take the Lorac Tantalizer bronzer and apply right over top for a little bit of that glow. I love this when I'm self-tanned because it just makes your skin look like a bronze goddess. I'm going to add a little bit of cheek color. I'm taking Tarte Exposed Blush. For my cheekbone glow, I'm going to take the highlight in this ColourPop palette, and you guys, it is stunning. I was impressed of how pigmented it is, but it's this perfect white gold shade. I love it. I'm going to go back with my Tatcha mist and spray it all over my face. For my waterline, I'm just taking a brown eyeliner and I'm keeping it really close and really tight to the waterline. Then I'm going to go back to that taupe shade in the Viseart palette and just apply it very loosely on the outer edges of the eye. I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm just taking a crease brush and buffing it mainly on the outer corners, which will make your eyes look a little bit bigger. So for my lips, I want them really pouty, very natural, very like sexy and romantic. I'm going to start by taking MAC Soar Lip Pencil and outlining my lips. Now we're going to do a little bit of lip contouring. I'm going to take MAC Half Red Lip Pencil, which is a darker version of Soar. Focus this shade on the outer edges of the lips first, just defining the outer corners. Then I'm going to contour the center of the lip. So I'm going to go straight down the middle of my lips on the bottom lip. And then on the top lip, I'm going to go in 3 little strokes. Next, I'm taking the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Push Up, and I'm not going to be applying it straight to my lips. I'm going to be applying it on my fingertip and then dabbing it all over my lips. So it shears it out, it makes it a lot thinner. It doesn't feel as dry as if you apply it straight to the lips because you're not applying as much product. This is a great alternative to wearing a liquid lip straight from the tube because it provides a much more comfortable wear. Then once it dries, I'm just going back with Half Red to define any contours of the lips and make it a little bit more of an ombre. So here's the final look. I hope you guys loved it, and I hope you have a great Valentine's Day with lots of love. And if you are single or if you're not doing anything, don't feel bad. I can't tell you how many Valentine's Days I've spent by myself. And last year on Valentine's Day, honestly, it was the funnest Valentine's Day of my entire life, and I spent it with my best girlfriends. And all we did was make chocolate-covered strawberries, make pizza, dance in my kitchen all night to music. So if you are single, make sure to treat yourself. Go get a massage, go to a spa, make yourself chocolate-covered strawberries, buy yourself flowers, do something for you on Valentine's Day. I want you to make yourself feel special this Valentine's Day and take care of yourself and just do something for you, okay? Promise? All you single ladies. All my single ladies. Now I'm just talking too much, so make sure to click down below if you want to see my last video if you missed it. In the meantime, you can always catch me on my other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, what else is there? Snapchat. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I think that's it. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you in my next video.